Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, the honorable judges, the timekeeper, my fellow friends, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. For the sake of Allah SWT, this world will never exist without His Almightiness, the God of all freckles of the dust to the vastness of the universe. Thanks to Him and praises to Him for all the things He has granted us. And may we not forget our salawat and salam to our Prophet Muhammad SAW, along with his family and his fellow followers until the end of the time. Ladies and gentlemen, in this happy and blessed moment, we are gathered in this lovely place, where in the next few minutes, I would like to share my perspective about the role of Islamic students, the Islamic youth in developing Indonesia. To begin with, I'd like to ask all of you first. Do you know Jenderal Sudirman? Have you heard of Imam Bonjol? What about Bung Tomo? Were they actually? Yes, you're right. They were the heroes of Indonesia. And for information, they were Islamic students. Brothers and sisters, what comes to your mind when you heard the word Islamic students? Are they the people who only learn about Islam? Or maybe the people whose activities are just reading books, memorizing Quran, and praying? Or the people who live in a humble place and work hard to fulfill their needs? No, that's our wrong perspective. Islamic students are the people who learn more about Islam and implement it in their daily life, so they can make this world better than before. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm an Islamic student. Before I become an Islamic student, many people said that, I'm sorry, I could be a lesbian by being an Islamic student because I live in a place where I'm surrounded by women, no men at all. They also said that I could be claimed as a terrorist because many Muslims nowadays are claimed as terrorists. But after I registered to an Islamic boarding school and become an Islamic student, I thank Allah SWT very much. Because in there, I'm taught how to be a good Muslim there, I'm taught how to live in a simple way, I'm taught how to interact people nicely, and I'm taught how to be the leader of this country. It shows that the Islamic students are really tough to be the agent of change, who can lead this country to its glory based on the Islamic rules. Brothers and sisters, we know that the country which has the biggest Muslim population is Indonesia. It is said that the Muslim population is about 85% from the total of 257.9 million Indonesians. This huge number should be able to make this country become a great Islamic country. But unfortunately, we can see the fact that are happening now. Robberies are happening everywhere, and most of the robbers are Muslims. Many innocent girls are being raped, and most of the rappers are Muslims. But remember, ladies and gentlemen, those Muslims who do this horrible action are the Muslims who have not learned about Islam. They only get their status as a Muslim because they were born from Muslim parents. Those people are only destroying the good name of Islam and only becoming the citizens' stress. They never read the Quran and learn its meaning, so they do whatever they want without thinking the impact to themselves, to the nation, to the religion. Ladies and gentlemen, Indonesia, we need someone who can change this horrible situation that is happening in this beloved nation. We need someone who can raise the good name of Islam in the eyes of the world. We need someone who can be the role model for all Muslims so that people will know how good Islam is. Ladies and gentlemen, so who else is going to be the person that I have just mentioned other than Islamic students? We are the only one who can bring this country to its glory based on the Islamic rules. Because we have been taught about Islam and how to make something perfectly and rule someone strictly. And the question is, what can we as Islamic students do to develop this country? Here are some ways that I think we can do. First, learn more about Islam. Read Al-Quran and As-Sunnah more and understand the meanings based on the guidance for every Muslim are Al-Quran and As-Sunnah. Therefore, the characteristics of a true Muslim will be built in our souls and we can become a greater Muslim. Second, implement all the teaching that we have learned in the Islamic boarding school in every aspect of life. Teach the citizen about Islam and show them the attitude of Rasulullah SAW, since he is the best man ever created. Through this way, people will understand that Islam brings happiness, peace, and mercy, and not violence nor war. Last but not least, after we have understood Islam perfectly and we have show to people how Islam teaches us to live in a right way, we have to go to the next level, which is leading people to the right way. We have to be the leader in every aspect of life, especially the leader of this country. Because only through this way we can make this beloved nation to be a great Islamic civilization that is feared by all of its enemies. Brothers and sisters, remember, nothing will be changed until someone changes something, as what Allah SWT said in the Holy Quran. Inna Allah la yughayyiru ma biqaumin hatta yughayyiru ma bi anfusihim, which means, verily, Allah will not change the situation of one tribe until they change their situation by themselves. Quran Surah Al-Ra'd 11. Brothers and sisters, without Imam Bonjol, nobody will stand against the Dutch policies. Without Bung Tomo, Indonesia will never get the spirit and bravery to fight against the Dutch. Without General Sudirman, Indonesia will never be able to wipe the Dutch out of this country. And without Islamic students, Indonesia will never be the Indonesia that we know today. This country is the responsibility given by Allah SWT. We have to protect it and maintain it based on the laws of Allah SWT. Therefore, we as Islamic students play a big role in succeeding this mission. Don't wait Indonesia, because Indonesia has been waiting for you. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.